Bloody conflicts and ongoing military tensions mean that countries from nearly every corner of the planet are looking to increase their arsenals. And who, as the world's largest arms exporter, is right in the middle of it all? It's the United States, dealing in weapons ranging from assault rifles to fighter jets and armored tanks. So who is on the receiving end? With escalating situations in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, it may not surprise you that the U.S. sells most of its weapons to its Middle Eastern allies. Saudi Arabia was the top recipient of U.S. arms between 2011 and 2015. They have purchased everything from American-made F-15 fighter jets, M1 Abrams tanks, Apache attack helicopters, and Patriot missile batteries. The United Arab Emirates, Turkey, and many other countries are also big customers. Now, these governments are essentially being given the arms as the U.S. government contributes billions to foreign military financing. Roughly $5.7 billion is planned for 2017. Israel, Egypt, Jordan, Pakistan, and Iraq are the top recipients of this U.S. largesse. This trade is not just in the Middle East. Taiwan and South Korea are also big customers, largely in response to China and North Korea. And funding for African militaries will more than double in 2017 from 2015 levels, likely a consequence of increased terrorist activity in places like Mali, Somalia, and Nigeria. All told, the United States was responsible for 33% of worldwide weapons exports between 2011 and 2015.
All right, Shalom. I'm going to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the Apostle Nels, Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and blessing to Yakin, pushing his truth and sincerity. All right, as you can see, when you read, it says global, let's see if I can clear that out. Global arms sales rise for the first time in 5 years. Okay, this is Matthew 24:6. It says, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Now, it's just basically these other countries, the thing they're doing is they're making preparations because they understand that something is about to happen. Okay, they know something is going on, so they're preparing for it. I'm gonna read a little bit of this. It said global arms sales increased for the first time in 5 years in 2016 as raising geopolitical tensions fueled defense spending. So that's for their defenses. Okay, sales by the world's 100 biggest arms producers increased 1.9% from the previous year to reach 37.4.8 billion, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. The growth in arms sales was expected and was driven by the implementation of a national major weapons program, ongoing military operations in several countries, and persistent regional tensions that are leading to an increased demand for weapons, the group said in its report. So they understand, like, tensions is rising. You look at North Korea, look at China, look at Israel, look at all these things going on, and everybody like, man, we got to get our defense game together, you know, because it's looking like missiles could be shot off at any time. Arms producers in South Korea, which increasingly supplied the country's military, saw the largest percent of increase among developed countries. The spending splurge reflects fear of a potential conflict with North Korea. Sales by South Korean firms increased by over 20% in 2016 to 8.4 billion. So they buying it up. They not playing. While consumer purchases are included in the sales figures, national governments are by far the largest purchasers of arms and weapons systems. American firms remained at the top of the industry in 2016, with sales increasing by 4% to more than 217 billion. Wow. That was 58% of the global total. American defense firm Lockheed Martin, the world's largest producer, saw sales surge 11% in 2016 thanks to increased deliveries of its F-35 fighter and its acquisition of helicopter producer Sikorsky. Aude Florent, director of Arms and Military Expenditure Program at CIPRI, said that U.S. growth was likely to continue. President Trump wants to boost the Pentagon's budget and refurbish the U.S. nuclear arsenal. So everybody getting in because they know something about to fucking happen. Sales by Russian firms increased 3.8% to 26.6 billion. A slower expansion than in recent years. They probably already stocked up. Moscow has boosted spending in order to overhaul its military capabilities, but procurement has slowed recently because of the country's strained finances. They buying it up to where they ain't got enough money to buy no more. It's a money issue, said Florent. They have been hit very severely by the drop in oil and gas prices. Okay. Florent pointed to regional disputes such as the standoff over islands in the South China Sea as a major source of increased arms sales. So the stage is set, man. The area is home to crucial shipping lanes, and it's rich in oil and gas reserves. China, Taiwan, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei have all made territorial claims to islands in the area. Tensions have grown since 2014 as China has turned sandbars into islands, equipping them with airfields, ports, and weapon systems, and warned U.S. warships and aircraft to stay away from them. Like they got everything piled up. And they telling the United States, I remember this actually happened, to stay y'all ass away from here or we gonna fire off on y'all. Countries like Vietnam order submarines and maritime patrol aircraft because of what they consider China's assertiveness in these territorial disputes, said Florent. Okay, that's it. But the stage is set, man. The stage is set. Everybody buying up arms because they know that some shit about to go down. You know, it's just one move that needs to be made. But we was warned right here. It says, and you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. We know this is going to be just about the beginning of everything when it takes off. Okay, I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the Apostle Nels, the Great Millstone. And keep pushing to you brothers out there pushing in sincerity. All right. Shalom.